Good morning. How I'm feeling today?
It's good, just hot, but you know, it is what it is. Being out here in the heat, in the outside, you always look forward to that that nap and that shower. And we have a pool now, so you know, cool off in the pool afterwards. Make sure to hydrate. We also usually like to do a big meal afterwards, showing off my artwork.
We talked about it, but I wasn't expecting this.
And see if people want to buy some, take some home with them. I've been drawing since I was 2, so I've always thought of myself as a person who likes to draw. I've been drawing now for 38 years, almost 40 years, and most of my art is, I call it whimsical surrealism. So anything from food to video games, to pop culture, celebrities, anything that is, I think, interesting from a visual standpoint or conceptual standpoint. As artists, you draw what speaks to you, and it's like, as a writer, you write what you know. An artist, you draw what you know, you paint what you know. And I know pop culture. I could show you weird little toys from the 80s that might, you know, give you that nostalgia bug, and you're like, oh, I remember that. And so I do a lot of that kind of stuff, or stuff that's kind of offbeat or colorful, like literally colorful, vibrant, or has some quirkiness to it. Those are all things that I really like. I've been doing my art business called Otter Illustration for 12 years. 2013 is when I first started. There's a lot of reasons I keep coming back to Denton Community Market. One is I've established customers that know me and come back, and I like to think of my stuff as stuff you can collect, so they will come back and get multiple. But I also just love seeing all the people there. I like being outside. I like the people watching, the dog watching. I think it's so nice that people come in the booth and they appreciate me and respect me and go, oh, this is cool art, versus my day job where I'm a teacher. Like, that's not really why you get into teaching, is the respect of the children, because they don't necessarily give that out freely. And you get a lot of disrespect even. So it's nice to have that, I call it the Batman Bruce Wayne lifestyle. So this is a sneak preview. This is a prototype of the Vehicles of Denton mini coloring book. And I have about 130, 140 different designs, if you can see that. And so it's all just Denton businesses, Denton organizations, and I've drawn a vehicle to represent that business. So stuff like this, that's Denton related stuff, I have a lot of success with at the market. Right now, one of my best designs is the Opera House. People have a lot of tender feelings for just the visualization of a place. And so when you walk by the Opera House, the recycled books and records, this purple building that's got all this cool history wrapped inside of it, people have an attachment to that. And also it's distinctive. It's like there's no other building that looks quite like the Opera House, but also just like the courthouse too. The courthouse is a very iconic building. And then, you know, I think people, once you live here long enough, everybody's got kind of like their favorite spots they like to go to. And so by just drawing a design of what it looks like on the outside, like you're not gonna print a picture of Google Earth, you know, from the street view, but an artist rendition of what that building, you know, I've been there plenty of times too, so it has a meaning to me too. So I've got some of my feelings wrapped up in the artwork. I think a lot of times people are a little bit skeptical
That you make it.
that I make it. You're like, really? Like, come on, your mom makes it or your grandma makes it for you. You're like, no.
I mean, you had another vendor that said that one time. They were
It's like, I thought your mom made all of them. Like, no, I make them all.
Yeah,
My mom showed me how to sew. Yeah, she taught me, but. So it's just like, I think people like a story too. You know, there's more of an attachment if they can kind of see how the sausage is made. I think these days people really like, instead of just an end product, they like the story, they like a whole narrative of where it come from. They're more attached to the brands and where they spend their money if they can get behind a story and a narrative. I like educating too, like when little kids come up here and they're like, oh, how do you make it? And getting them curious, you know. Yeah, like, oh, you can make this. All you need is needle and thread, some fabric, some stuffing.
Some patience.
A little bit of patience, always important.